Last meeting was now 45 minutes. All right, I'm gonna call this meeting to order, meeting B, for today's date, because we're in the new, mayor and trustees. I'm not sure what else you want to do. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
All right, yeah, Carrie's here. Yeah, she's in the back. Yeah, you awesome, you awesome. Appreciate the support.
Okay.
Swear at you, swear you in.
Swear at it.
Mark was the first. Try to clarify that.
Yeah. I'm hoping you had the cheat sheet. Okay, Scott Dillman, elected for clerk, please repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
or affirm
or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of clerk according to the best of my abilities. You know.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of village clerk to the best of my ability.
Listen, congratulations.
Thank you. And moving this forward, Mr. Detloff. Please raise your right hand and state your name for the record. Bernard Detloff. Mr. Detloff, do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States
Solemnly swear to support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of village president
faithfully discharge the duties
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Steve Brown. Please raise your right hand and state your name for the record. Stephen Burrow. Repeat my words. That I do solemnly swear
So we solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution for the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
for the Village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
for the Village of Grant Park to the best of my ability.
Dennis Marks. Raise your right hand, state your name for the record.
Dennis Marks.
All my words, please. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
for the Village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
for the Village of Grant Park to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Gary Morgan.
Well, you took my picture.
Okay. Please raise your right hand, state your name.
William Gary Morgan.
I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution for the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution for the State of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
for the Village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
of the Village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Did we take the new seats down?
Yeah.
Okay. The changing of the guards.
Thank you. Mayor trustees, will you please join us at the table?
Sit anywhere you like, sir, anywhere you like.
I have to keep the trustee.
Okay, to continue with this meeting, at this time, we have two positions that I am going to fill. The first position is a two-year position with Miss Morgan Worrell. At this time, I'll give the trustees a brief few minutes to ask a question to Miss Morgan Worrell, if you have one. No questions? Do we have a motion to accept Morgan Worrell as our trustee?
I move to appoint Morgan Worrell as village trustee.
Second.
There we go.
Yes.
Did we vote?
Oh, we did not vote.
I'm waiting on the clerk.
Yeah. Okay, motion to accept the appointment of Morgan Worrell as village trustee for a two-year term. Motion is made by Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
seconded by Mr. Brower. Mr. March?
Yes.
And Ms. Weedle?
Yes.
Okay. Please raise your right hand and repeat forward. State your name for the record.
Morgan Worrell,
And that I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution for the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution for the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
for the village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
for the village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to introduce Miss Julie Quinn to the board.
Hello.
Julie. Hello.
Does anybody have a question? Miss Julie Quinn, she is going to fulfill a two-year position.
No question.
Do we have a motion to accept Julie Quinn as a trustee?
I'll make a motion to appoint Julie Quinn, two-year term trustee.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion to accept the appointment of Julie Quinn for village trustee for a two-year term. Motion is made by Ms. Weedle,
Yes.
seconded by Mr. Brower. Verbally.
Say yes.
Yes. Mr. March,
Yes.
You're doing great.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes.
Ms. Worrell.
Yes.
I keep waiting for Scott to ask me, and I'm like, you missed me, but.
Not this time.
I gotta wait for it.
Thank you.
Okay.
He's new at this. He just got,
Well, he's new.
yeah, he just got elected.
Every 4 years. It's
Every 4 years. Does Sue know this?
Okay, please raise your right hand and state your name for the record.
Julie Quinn.
Okay, please follow my words, please. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the state of Illinois,
and the Constitution for the state of Illinois,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of trustee
for the village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
for the village of Grant Park according to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Congratulations.
You want me to bring up about the, about the 90 days, about the course. It's right under where you swore in.
Okay.
You wanted to mention
I believe you should have gotten an email concerning, the Open Meetings Act course. Did everyone receive that? Paper, you got a paper on it?
Mhm.
Okay. Follow that. It must be completed within 90 days. It's a requirement by the state of Illinois.
And print out your nice certificate and bring it in to carry.
Anybody have any questions on that? All right, moving on. Mr. Sanchi was just here. On the next meeting, we will talk about moving forward on the Pippin property. We have to have an appraisal done on it, so we know what the fair market value is. And then once we establish that, we will move forward, and our ultimate goal is to sell that property. I don't have anything from Mr. Piggish from the engineering. Ms. Susie Weedle, ordinances and insurance, do you have anything?
Yes, well, first off, I'd like to say, welcome, Village President Ben Detloff. Looking forward to working with you and to our new board members and to our old. It's going to be a great next 4 years. And on to business, when you receive a mailing, an email on cybersecurity, please go ahead and take the test. This helps us, it enables us to save on our insurance each year. And that is all I have.
Thank you, ma'am. Streets and Alley Committee Chairman Morgan Worrell.
I don't have anything on Streets and Alleys tonight, but I would like to piggyback on the email. My email's been down since the last week of March, so I'm
Okay.
kind of
Your village email?
village email, yes, I have received no emails.
Okay,
And I think there's something wrong with my emails too.
Okay.
Scott is,
maybe,
Probably the best thing for you to call is Advanced Computer directly. Tell them what the problem is when you're sitting at a computer, and they'll either work behind the scene or step you through, getting it fixed.
when I had problems with it, he was able to do it mobily from his location and get us hooked up online, because I wasn't getting anywhere with
I
it.
didn't know, yeah. It's quite frustrating.
And one of the problems that we have is we can't reset our own passwords, but we do have to go through them. And again, that's a security for the village. And usually they'll help you. I mean, basically, that's what they're supposed to be doing with it. So don't hesitate to call.
Okay,
I'll
thank
call
you.
Jason.
Ms. Worrell, was that all you had?
Yeah, thank you. So-
Thank you. Streets and alleys, here. Yeah, we just did streets and alleys. It's written here twice.
Steve's here, unless you want to talk to him.
No. Well, I do want to talk to him, but, we have streets and alleys on this, on my paper twice. So I'm gonna move right on to the next one, Finance Committee, Mr. Gary Morgan.
Yeah, I don't have anything else tonight. Thank you.
Okay. I don't have anything from our treasurer, Joe Hubbard. Community outreach, Mr. Stephen Brower.
Yeah, I have something. The next fest meeting is scheduled for May 9th at 6 p.m. here at the community center. And also, due to limited resources for Memorial Day celebration, we will not be having a formal Memorial Day celebration.
We'll be able to get something online to our
We'll put
Facebook
something
page or
online,
something. Okay. Is that all we have, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Building and Grounds Committee Chairman, Julie Quinn, do you have anything this evening?
I do not.
Okay, thank you. Law Enforcement Committee Chairman, Mr. Dennis Martz.
I don't have any.
Okay. Chief, do you have anything?
I do not.
Okay. When is, have we already had prom here in the kids?
Yes, it was Friday. Post prom was
Did
Friday.
everything go well? Did we have any?
Had a minor incident after prom in the parking lot, 2 cars collided.
Well, I mean, that's acceptable, as long as it wasn't anything worse than that.
Yep.
It's like a legend acceptable.
Good.
They didn't have the goggles on or nothing.
No, we went and, me and Jack Sletty went there, we did bozo buckets with the drunk goggles on, gave out gift cards and we did them without the gift cards. But so it was fun.
It sounded like a good time.
It's a good time.
So at this time, we're gonna move forward. I'm gonna make some appointments. When I'm done with the appointments, then we'll ask for a motion to approve the appointments instead of doing them one at a time. The first appointment I have is for village attorney, Specia and Taylor, to remain as our village attorneys. The next appointment is for village engineer, Piggish Engineering Company. The next appointment is our village treasurer, Joe Hubbard. Our next appointment would be for police chief, Carl Fry. Our next appointment would be for road commissioner, Steve Sullivan. Our next appointment would be for our building inspector, Chris Carson. Our next appointment would be for administrative adjudication hearing officer, Brian Hyatt. Is that correct?
Yes.
Our next appointment would be for adjudication secretary, Miss Carrie Zizik. At this time, I would ask a motion to accept these appointments.
Move to accept these appointments as stated.
I'll second.
Okay. Motion to accept the following appointments. Village attorney, Specia and Taylor. Engineer, Piggish Engineering. Treasurer, Joe Hubbard. Police chief, Carl Fry. Road commissioner, Steve Sullivan. Building inspector, Chris Carstensen. Adjudication hearing officer, Brian Hyatt. Adjudication secretary, Carrie Zizik. And no questions? Okay. Motion to approve made by Mr. Morgan
Yes.
and seconded by Ms. Weedle.
Yes.
Mr. Brower,
Yes.
Mr. Marks,
Yes.
Ms. Quinn,
Yes.
and Ms. Worrell.
Yes.
We all set?
Thank you for that. Saved me a lot of typing.
Well, I thought it would be easier and I just read it the way it was printed there. So the next thing I would like to bring up, our assignments, committee chairs and members. Everybody should have one of these in their packets, I guess, if you do, or if you don't, let me know and we'll make sure that you get one. It shows who is the chairman of what committees and who is on what subcommittees. So at our next meeting, which would be, our next meeting will be May 19th. We are going to start at 5:30. I'm going to have an introduction meeting to explain to the people in the audience and the board members what I expect from the trustees. Also, what you can expect from me for the next 4 years and what my 4-year plan is for the village. So this will be posted. We will start at 5:30 and our regular board meeting will start at 6:30. And at that time, I will take questions as time allows. One other thing that I want to mention here for the new members, that when we go in executive session, it has to do with personnel and litigation only. And we will ask at the end of the meeting if we need to go in executive session. At this time, I don't think there is a need. I ask the board. No need for executive session.
No.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second. All in favor?
I
Thank you very much.
Mark that down. So